What we think, we become. It's a quote from the Buddha that I experienced in a way in my life that I never expected to. In 2015, I was going to the gym on a regular basis, and there was an instructor there that taught a really intense spin class that I liked, and she was very supportive and encouraging for me and my progress in losing weight and gaining strength and getting healthy. And she said, "You know what? I bet you could do this triathlon event that's coming up in about 6 weeks." I went, "Triathlon, who? What? I, no." She goes, "No, I think you can do it. I'm evaluating people in the swim, the bike, and the run, and come to these three evaluations, and I'll see if I think you can finish this event." So I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll give it a shot." She had been very encouraging and supportive to me, and my curiosity was piqued a little bit. So I had been in the pool pretty much every day, but I was walking instead of swimming. So I showed up at her event and I swam a couple laps. I was comfortable in the water. I knew the strokes. And she said, "Oh yeah, you'll do just fine." Then I showed up to the bike evaluation, and that was another story. That was 12 miles up and down hills. I didn't have the right bike, and I was still not in great shape, even though I did this spin class on a regular basis. And I limped to the end of this 12-mile bike ride, and she's like, "You know what? The event is flat as a pancake. You'll be just fine." So, okay. I'm like, I know I can swim and I know I can ride a bike, but I do not run. I never run. But a few days later, I showed up to her run evaluation, and we ran a high school track, and she's like, "Okay, do these warm-ups, do these things, and run." And I'm like, "Ugh, I probably have kind of a terrible gait and everything." She says, "No, actually, you do okay." She goes, "Yeah, I really think you can do this." And so I borrowed her belief. I took stock in the fact that she had faith in me and she had experience that I would actually be able to accomplish this. And so I signed up and I trained harder for the next 6 weeks. And at the end of July 2016, I crossed the finish line dead last for my very first sprint level triathlon event. And because somebody else thought I could, and I believed them, I became a triathlete.